Hey you all, hope you're having a wonderful Friday. This is the first day of December. It's raining outside. It's been raining all day long, not really hard, just a real light, steady rain, which is what we need. In this video, I'm going to show you how I decided to make me a sewing clamp or sewing horse or a third hand, so that I don't have to stand there and hold that piece of leather in one hand and try to punch that stuff through there and hold it, stick yourself in the fingers all the time. So you see these particular things online. You can buy them for less than, you can buy one for $19 on Amazon, okay? But you know me, if I can make it, I'm going to make it. So I looked at it and I thought, my Lord, Mike, it's just 3 pieces of wood. Or 2 pieces of wood, 1, 2, 3. So I decided I'd make in this video, I'll show you how I've done that. But it was really, really simple to do. Now that's not how they're made online, you all, but I can drop this completely out of the way. When I get ready to use it, it's sticking in a vise right here, and I could actually clamp it to the table or clamp it to a little workbench and sit down and do this. But my old eyesight, I have to get right up on stuff to be able to see it really good anymore, you also. There you go, you see how that is? Now I will have to rig up a clamp of some type besides this C-clamp right here, okay, just to clamp this down so that it works. And this C-clamp works fine. I mean, I can clamp it down and it's not going to go anywhere. But online, like I said, they got these things have a slot in them with a spring-loaded mechanism down there that you just pull this back and insert your leather, then just turn it loose, and it holds your leather in place. But I thought if I put something on there that I could really, really clamp down really tight, then there wouldn't be no slipping period on that right there. Hope that makes sense to you guys. So that is a sewing horse that I just, for leather, or whatever else you want to sew as far as that's concerned. But you put it in there and you just, you already got your holes punched, of course. You can see how simple this is. Like I say, they don't cost that much online, but if you can make it, make the dadburn thing. It's not that complicated. All right, you all, let me show you how this little leather horse, sewing horse right here works. I, decided I'd just make one, and, you can buy these things. They're really, really cheap, but instead of purchasing one, I decided I'd just make one of these things. I just took a 2x6 and ripped it down to 4 inches wide. It's 13 inches tall from here to the bottom where it's anchored down here, you guys. See that right there? Then I mortised in 2 pieces of wood at the top of it. And the reason I done it that way is so you'd have this crack here. See? That lets your piece of material hang down inside there after it's clamped up right here. Then this is a 45-degree angle, cut with a table saw. After that was all glued up. This project you all ain't took more than 2 hours to do. Now I use this thing right here so that this piece of stuff here, you guys, will just go right out of the way, okay? You can use a hinge or whatever else you want. But if you see them online, they've got a slot in this thing, and there is a spring mounted back here on the back of them, and you pull this out and insert your leather up here in the top of it, and then you just turn it loose and it clamps it down. So I ain't got to that part yet, but that's what that looks like, okay? It's pretty simple to do. All that stuff's just glued together. And I put this on this one to reinforce this one, you all. This one is screwed down stationary. And you'll notice that I've made it to where I can set it in a vise at my height so that I can actually see this stuff and work on it. Now let's stick something in it there and see how that looks. All right, you all, see how it looks? And I just got a little old C-clamp on it there just to hold it hold it together. And that's essentially all you're trying to do is clamp it down so that you don't have to hold it with one hand and try to sew with the other hand. You can use both your hands to sew with. And I just sewed that up this morning right there, you all, to go on the edge of a tomahawk without this thing right here. So I just decided that I'd just make one. And it's really, really, really simple to do. Like I say, more to shift some pieces in there because you will see the things that are made in a curve. And this is made out of pine, scrap pine, you all. The ones that you'll see online are probably made out of maple or something like that. And they're cut in a curve so that when this comes up, you got this gap right in here. It's not that complicated. All right, you all, appreciate you watching. I really do thank you. God bless you. Hope you have yourself a wonderful day.